Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing Vending Love, a visual novel demo about a vending machine, some femboys, and yanderes. Let's start. Yeah, that was a mouthful. Plus the game's green, so how could we say no? Green. It's almost evening. Stop with the Glex! Do not use Glex! God damn it, chat. You stop at the end of the street while looking at the building looming in front of you. It's fine. Nothing particularly special. Just a place to stay for now. Until you can find something better. Oh. You play with the key in your hand. Your fingers brush across the cool metal and you can feel the small scratches that line its edge. There, yeah, use Glorpie. Boxes sit piled up beside your door, stacked rather unevenly and sitting on an old worn-out mat that was here when you arrived. With a quiet sigh, you push your door open. It's not both. Time to start dragging them inside. After a few trips, you've made a bit of a dent in the pile, but there's still some sitting patiently to be pulled into your new place. By now, the sun is starting to sink lower into the sky. You glance down an alleyway next to the building. You're thirsty. For some reason, the alley is making you curious. Your curiosity gets the better of you. It's just for a moment, and then you'll continue moving in. You leave the boxes at your doorstep, pressing them a little closer to the wall with the ball of your heel. Keep them out of the way, just in case. You should have finished your moving in with a nice cold drink, but whatever. Then you step into the alley. Darker now. There's the sound of footsteps in the distance, and a flickering glow spilling across the pavement. Then you hear it. Someone is speaking. Just like this. I'm in the right place, right? This isn't too much. It's coming from further down the alley. You slow down your steps, holding a breath as you walk. I know. I shouldn't worry so much. Sorry. Yes, I'll be okay. I can handle this. I can handle this, can't I? After all you've done for me to set this up, I want to think I can. There's a pause. Light pulses across the ground, a dim electrical sort of light that becomes clearer as you step closer. Green. Hopefully. There's a soft humming sound. Mechanical sound. As you step into view, you can see a young man leaning into the glass of a vending machine. Are you talking to the vending machine? Oh, I hate that save menu. Oh, that's bad, bro. You couldn't give me 4 squares? Okay, ask what he's doing or apologize for interrupting. Apologize? I guess sorry for your talk with the vending machine. AI girlfriend in the vending machine now. Pay an extra quarter and she'll open your drink for you with her mouth. The moment you speak, the young man in front of you jumps. No, I mean, sorry, I didn't hear you coming. I didn't come like that. He shifts his weight, straightening himself as he looks at you with a flustered expression. I was just talking to a friend. A friend who just happens to be mechanical? He points a little shyly to the vending machine standing behind him. Chat! Stop spilling your glue. I talk to it sometimes to get my thoughts in order. It doesn't get tired of me. This is going from sad to creepy to back to sad. Or ignore me, or leave halfway through. Yep, sad. It just listens. He takes a shaky breath, a light shade of pink dusting his cheeks, and then he glances away. His eyes seem a little more focused on the pavement. What? That's more embarrassing than I thought it would be to say out loud. The machine seems to hum just a tad bit louder. It's really good at listening, though. And it always tries to help. You'd be surprised. It helps me more than you'd think. You know what? I get it. Sometimes, like, a good pop out of a vending machine hits the spot. Thunk. Oh. You hear him gasp. That's a good sign. His laugh is small, and he's still clearly flustered as he reaches into the vending tray. Let me know if the volume's not high or low enough. Isn't there a coffee machine like this? I don't think the coffee machine is going to start giving us drinks that transform us, so No. It does that sometimes. Gives me exactly what I need. Sometimes. I don't even have to ask. Like right now. It's a soda can. He pulls the can out of the tray with a look of awe and gratitude. And when he turns back to you, his gaze is even more flustered. Tell him that's a little weird. Ask about the soda. Yeah, what kind of soda is it? Before I call it weird, well, what kind of soda is it? Like if it was Dr. Pepper, yeah, you're a fucking weirdo. But like Mountain Dew? Hell yeah, you know? What? The soda? His eyes watch yours before quickly dropping to the can held preciously in his hands. His fingernails lightly scrape the brushed metal, surface clenching and unclenching. And then he speaks. Do you want it? You're tired, aren't you? It knew, so it dropped a soda for me to give to you. Will you take it? Holding the can out to you, his hands seem to shake just a little more. Trembling. It's cherry flavored. Fucking Mountain Dew! Okay, well, if it's a cherry flavored Coke, I'll take it. Swear there's a game where a coffee machine gives you coffee based on a word you typed in and it transforms you. Yeah. And what I'm saying is I don't think this vending machine is going to transform us. At all. I think it just is a vending machine, bro. It's cherry flavored. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's drink this Dr. Pepper. I know you're tired and you like this brand, so please. I'm a scumbag for liking cherry flavored pop. He gestures a little shyly, and when his eyes meet yours again, they hold you in place. Do you open the soda? Yeah, I'm gonna open the soda, man. I'm thirsty as fuck. English isn't your first language? No problem, man. The game you're thinking of is probably, I think it's like an anonymous coffee machine or something like that. Anomalous coffee machine. There's like 2 games. There's another one called Interdimensional Vending Machine, but they're both based off of an SCP. I never played Anomalous Coffee Machine. I wish I did. Yeah, this instead is the vending machine is a wingman. It gives us regular things. Open it. You hear him gasp when your skin brushes his. A soft sound, and it causes his eyes to widen for only a moment. But just as quickly, his eyes don't dart away. I don't know about that, man. He just offered us a can of pop, man. I feel like it's not him that needs to get laid. I think it's you. He stays silent for a few moments, his fingers withdrawing with another breath, albeit much shakier this time. Do you want to sit on me? He freezes. What? Never mind! And then he jumps to cover his face with his hands. With me. I meant with me. Do you want to sit with me? Okay, never mind. Okay, bounce on it, Dio. Bounce on it! You can barely hear him beneath the sound of the pure embarrassment and mortification radiating off of him with every second passing. It was just a slip-up, chat. His face is buried beneath his hands. You can clearly see every bit of skin underneath is just about as red as the can of soda in your hands. I can't believe I just said that. The vending machine hums again, pulling your attention away just long enough for the young man to try to compose himself. Not that he's able to do so. Not really. Crates. With a squeak, he gestures to the small pile of crates near the vending machine. They look oddly clean considering where they are. Let's sit on the crates. Well, I mean, I can sit on your face. I cleaned them up a bit before you got here. He reaches out to help lead you, although his hand hovers for a single second before darting back. He's still flustered. It's not much. The silence continues for a minute, and then you ask his name. Oh, my name. I need to tell you my name. He fidgets a bit while he sits on some crates next to you. They're not as clean as the ones you're sitting on, but they're not disgustingly dirty either. Just a few dark stains and trash littered around, like scraps of fabric or dust and hair. That's like a thing. I'm assuming we're in Japan, by the way, because it's always Japan with these kind of games. He's got that dry K kind of style going on, too. But also just, kinda, not completely. But also, Japan doesn't have public trash cans. That's, like, not a thing. Why? Apparently, like, I was reading about it, and someone was like, yeah, you have to go to the nearest convenience store. And I'm like, convenience store? I was like, what? You gotta walk your trash to a convenience store? I mean, to be fair, I'm not somebody who walks around with, like, I walk around with, like, a reusable water bottle, like a metal water bottle, so I would never need to throw out something, usually. But, like, it's kind of weird to me. Like, you know, like, because, like, a good example would be, like, I buy coffee. I go out to a coffee shop and I buy coffee, and then I'll leave. And I have the cup on me, and then I finish my drink fairly fast, but not fast enough to stay and throw it out there. And I could just throw it out of the garbage can, like, anywhere, man, like, along the way. But, nope. Japan's like, no. Japan's like, no, and you better not throw that shit on the floor either. But a lot of people have been in recent times, apparently. Super long side rant. Sorry. Just blows my mind. There's, like, trash cans everywhere here. And there's still litter. There's no trash cans there. Well, people are better about not littering there, but I think I was watching the video because a Japanese person was complaining that litter is getting more and more popular there, and I was like, damn. Yeah, it's like frowned upon. Chemical bioattacks. Yes, there was one terrorist attack. Yes, there was a terrorist attack. Yeah. I don't think that's a good reason. Somebody shot the president. Somebody shot the Japanese president that was just walking by the Japanese president. I don't think they don't let people walk near the Japanese president. I think people can still do that, so. So I don't think laws like that are that great. What? I think there's innovation. But I did hear that. They did say that yeah, somebody, there was like a cult or something in Japan that put like a bomb in trash cans. I don't know if it was multiple or just one, but that basically stopped them from having public trash cans, and I was thinking that was a stupid choice. Because, you know, like I said, at one point, there was a Japanese president, fairly recent, that got shot in the face by a random guy. And, they still let people walk around, so. Just a few dark stains and trash littered around, like scraps of fabric or dust and hair. Sorry. Again. I forgot I needed to tell you my name. It's Cherry. Like the favor. Sherry or cherry? Probably cherry if it's like the flavor, I guess. With a nervous laugh, he tugs at the hems of his sleeves. It's spelt differently, though. C-H-E-R-I. With a heart. With a heart, what? Not cherry. C-H-E-R-R-Y. When he looks at you, it's only a glance, before his eyes dart away again. Sorry, by the way, this is such a long rant. YouTube, I may or may not cut that out. It's nice to see you. Meet you. He fumbles a little and then takes a breath. I do like how cute he is about all this. That's funny. Sorry. The vending machine was humming earlier, before you came. So I knew to expect you. Someone, but it still feels nerve-wracking. He sighs a little, a shaky breath. I usually talk to it to calm my nerves. Or really, just to talk to someone a little. The vending machine. It hums back and helps me think. And doesn't mind if I take a while to figure out what to say. Otherwise, I trip over my words like this the whole time. Then he lowers his voice to a whisper. Why did you call his ponytail stupid? Also, that's a rat tail, friend. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's a rat tail. No ponies rocking that. That's a rat tail. Hell yeah, brother. Rat tail. The vending machine was humming so much today. Like, it knew that you would be coming. I mean, he glances at you, an uncertain waver creeping into his voice. The difference? It's small. Leave him alone. It always knows what I need. I mean, I told it, but I made a... Someone down there! A voice calls out from the mouth of the alleyway. Cherry jumps slightly, immediately pulling back a little as his expression seems rattled. Found the other guy. Yo! Crop top. I found my guy. Whoa. Bro, you got like a... What do you got, like a Zuko burn mark there? Whoa, dude. Didn't think that old vending machine still worked. Bet it won't be for long. That thing is flickering like it's on its last legs. Pegs? I have no idea what vending machines have. Well, I can show you. I can show you what a peg is like. The footsteps grow closer, approaching you as Cherry freezes. Bet his name's Cola? That'd be cool, Cherry's eyes are wide, focused on the entrance of the alley. Oh, hey. It's another young man. His hair is messier, and the light from the vending machine almost feels harsher against his frame. Didn't expect to see anyone other than Cherry down here. You must be my new neighbor, right? The one moving into the place near the end. Third to the last. Cherry goes completely still. The one with all those boxes. He laughs, an easy, warm sound. Haha. And then he steps closer. Thought so. I'm Julian. Damn. They missed a good chance to call him like Mountain or something. I live in the apartment next to you. Cherry looks down at his hands as Julian suddenly looks apologetic. Not to Cherry, but to you. Sorry, did I startle you? And then his eyes spot the can in your hands. Wait, did you actually get it to drop something? He moves a little closer, leaning down just a bit to look at the can. No way. From the vending machine? Really? Looking from you to the vending machine, he steps forward, reaching into his pockets. I thought it was broken. Julian slips a coin in, then taps a button. That's gonna eat his fucking coin. That's when you notice Cherry. His fingers curl just slightly against the metal of the machine. Cherry stays silent. Wait, what? Still. He made it not give him a can? The machine hums, but it sounds a little lower than you heard earlier. A little more garbled. Nothing happens. Figures. Julian exhales with a bit of a letdown expression. It never works for me. I don't know why it was installed here if it never works. What's the point, you know? He lets out a small laugh. It's an easy, warm sound as he looks at the drink in your hand. Can I have a sip? I'm curious what kind of drinks it even has. Cherry's evil. No good man would stop his homie from hydration. I know. Now I'm gonna have to feed him with my cock. Now there's only one possible spot for me to give him a drink. I'm gonna have to spit in his mouth. Yeah, sorry, give him a sip of my pop. There's not even a brand on it. He holds his hands up playfully. I won't even touch my lips to the can if it bothers you. I'm not a total animal. Asking strangers to try their drink? Yes. Ruining it for them? Perish the thought. Yeah, I'll let you have some. Yeah, sure. That's not a problem, pal. Here. Hand him the can. So, what are you doing out here? Considering that the machine is broken, I doubt you just came for the overpriced soda. With another warm laugh, his eyes glance towards Cherry for a moment. Cherry presses a little closer to the vending machine. Quiet. He hasn't said a word, and Julian doesn't address him more than his one-off comment earlier. He isn't... Okay. Talk about the vending machine, talk about finding Cherry. I will talk about finding Cherry. I'm gonna save, though. Cherry. Julian's full focus is on you as he listens. There's a brand in Canada that has no name, so the products just have a yellow label saying what they are. Is this true? Kinda. It's called No Name. It quite literally is a brand called No Name. And yes, their label is just a giant yellow sticker with the, like, nutritional facts usually. It says whatever it is, like lasagna, pasta, whatever. Like, it's just like that. And yeah, it just says that in black text. And then it also says No Name. It's a pretty great brand, honestly. They're known for being, like, the cheapest possible brand. It's basically, like, the cheapest thing you can imagine. But usually it's pretty useful for a lot of things. Yeah, and now they are basically a brand because they started selling, like, t-shirts and, they started selling stuff, like, to wear and drink out of and stuff. Julian's full focus is on you as he listens. He lets you speak, not just nodding along, but listening to each detail as you talk about your night so far. Makes sense. This spot is pretty close to our apartment complex. And that machine flickers so much. I'm not surprised it would draw you in. Not to mention how Cherry always likes to speak to it. I swear he spends more time with that vending machine than stepping into the rest of the city at this point. Julian's lips part to let out another warm laugh, although you think you saw his gaze flick to Cherry for just a moment. Most of us almost think he lives here, considering how little we see him anymore. Cherry lowers his eyes immediately, a small jump, and then he shrinks just a bit. It's almost like he's been caught doing something he's not supposed to, but you don't know what that could be. But on a serious note, you really shouldn't wander into dark alleyways at night. It's a pretty safe city, but several people have, well, disappeared lately. He puts his hands up quickly. Not that anything bad probably happened, or... but you're really... Wait. Not that anything bad probably happened or anything. It's been a mix of men and women. But you're really cute, so maybe just be aware of your surroundings, just in case. I mean, clearly I'm charming and harmless, but be careful, okay? His voice is light and teasing as he laughs, but he angles himself just a little, almost like he's trying to shield you. Cherry, on the other hand, has shifted back a bit. It's subtle, but there's a palpable distance starting to grow, and you're not sure why. So, you heading back soon? More boxes to handle? Julian smiles, his eyes meeting with yours with a nice warmth settling in. I can walk you home if you'd like. We'll be going the same way if you'd like some company. No pressure, though. He shrugs casually before giving you another small grin. The neighborhood is a little less intimidating when you have a friend to talk to. Hey, you're cute, so be careful or you're gonna get kidnapped. Ooh, I love when the Yanderes say that. Yandere. And carry boxes, but only if you ask extra nicely. Not exactly built for manual labor, if you couldn't tell. Sorry, I was busy looking at your belly button. What? Walk home with him? I am enjoying my time with Julian, but you know, I feel like it'd be a little rude to Cherry, but Cherry hasn't talked in a while. I kind of like Julian more, if I'm being honest. But don't worry, we'll talk to both of them by the end of this route. Let's keep talking to Julian. Agree. You step down from the crates as Julian waits for you, and Cherry keeps his eyes glued to the ground. Oh. He turns to the vending machine, and you can't see his expression, but the vending machine seems to flicker a bit more erratically. I'll be okay. It was nice to meet you. He stays turned away from you, facing the vending machine instead. His voice is barely audible, even over the silence in the alleyway. The walk back to the apartment is quiet at first. Julian keeps an easy pace right beside you. God, I can't wait to be kidnapped. Kind of nice to see someone new moving. It's been a while. Town was starting to feel so much emptier. Julian kind of does. Does he? Maybe he has the big stick of hair in the middle of his forehead, yeah. Gives you a half smile. Unfortunately, I am not wearing a crop top, though. Seems like every day someone else just leaves or disappears. With a sigh, he continues. Hope I'm not scaring you. This really is a nice place to live. It's just a little different now. Oh, and he's green. It's probably nothing. This isn't the biggest town. It's pretty run down these days. Plenty of empty places, broken things, like that alleyway. I swear that vending machine back there has been busted since it appeared. He laughs again as you both reach your building, and he tries to hide the smile on his face as he sees the number of boxes piled there. And in particular, the old welcome mat seems to amuse him. Well, that's more than I expected. With a small whistle, he looks at you and then at the piled boxes again. Not a one-person job at all. Lucky for you, I add at least half a person to the job. Half. Maybe the work of one whole person if you happen to have anything sweet in one of those boxes. Doesn't even wait for you to respond. He just steps over and starts to lift one. Where do you... Whoa! He staggers just a bit before grinning. Didn't expect that weight to it. Can you tell I'm not built for this? He laughs that same friendly, easy laugh you're quickly getting accustomed to. Keeps trying to tell me that he's some weakling. I don't know, man. I don't know. Where do you want these? He adjusts his grip as you point out where to place them, and for the next several minutes, he helps you bring them inside. Don't even think about helping. I've got this, okay? You've done plenty. He works without pause, although he sometimes playfully complains about what you could have possibly stuffed the boxes with. There. Much better. He sets the last box down just inside your doorway before making a show of wiping his forehead with his hand. Now you don't have to worry about the boxes. The smile he gives you is bright and just a little teasing. Don't be a stranger, okay? He pauses for a moment, making sure you're stepping back into your own place, before he gives you a little wave. Just like that, you both step back into your respective apartments. You hear him pause, but when you move away from your door, his footsteps fade. It's time for bed. The moment you wake up, you hear a knock at the door. Hey, it's me. Julian. Your neighbor? We met last night. You hear a little laugh as you open the door. Guess I should have led with that. When the door opens, he's standing there just as casually as he was last night. Pauses blinking once, twice. Didn't expect that. You look different during the day. In a good way, of course. He rubs the back of his head and you can see him playing with the tips of his hair. I'm not explaining that well, am I? With a sigh, he looks back at you with a small smile. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, am I not wearing the wig? Oh, am I bald? Do you like bald guys? Oh, okay, I get it. He likes bald guys. Chat, you're still in it to win it. Anyway. Before I got all tongue-tied, I was wondering if you'd like to walk around the neighborhood with me. I have a day off, and the sky's actually clear today. It's so blue. I feel like a waste not to bring someone around with me to enjoy it. And you're new, so I figured I could show you around. He pauses, teasing you a little with a grin when he speaks again. And we can avoid broken vending machines and dark, dirty alleyways. Just saying. I know how fond you are of wandering into them in the dead of night. Should you let him show you around? Sure, why not? We're doing his route first, I guess. Sure. He smiles immediately, the bright, warm smile that seems to come naturally to him. Perfect. I already know the perfect place for us to go first. He holds out his hand, a light, easy gesture that he does without even thinking about it. And the moment you take his hand into your own, he smiles even wider as if he didn't expect you to take it. He guides you along through the neighborhood while the sunlight dusts everything in light. It looks different during the day. You walk hand in hand while he looks at you. So, tell me about yourself. What do you usually go for? He grins like usual. Drinks, snacks. You knew what I'd ask. We met at a vending machine. Technically. Ignore that it was broken. I'm still impressed you even got something from it. He glances at you in thought. That was a cherry soda last night, right? Do you like cherry-flavored things? No, I like cherries, chat, but I actually don't really like cherry-flavored stuff that much. No. Huh. Good to know. He leads you to a small convenience store. Like, Dr. Pepper, not my favorite. Cherry-flavored Coke, it's just okay. Like, they're just alright, but my favorite is Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Pushing the door open, the bell chimes, and he holds the door open for you to enter first. I'm more of a clear candy kind of guy myself. What's clear candy? No flavor? As you enter, he lightly takes your hand again for just a second, before dropping it and heading towards a shelf of gummy candies. You never know what they could be. They're unpredictable. Oh, is this like the jelly beans from fucking Harry Potter? He playfully grabs a bag of clear gummy bears from the shelf. They could be grape or pineapple or something totally off the wall. You never know until you try it. Kinda like that. That smile of his never really leaves. With a casual shrug, he flips the bag over to read it, kinda like a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Full of surprises. Feels like you still get the choice, just without knowing the outcome. That's how I found my personal favorite flavor, but that's a secret for you to discover later. He gestures playfully around the store. It's basically empty. Pick whatever you want. Drinks, snacks, even hot dogs if you want them. But I wouldn't recommend convenience store hot dogs. I would, motherfucker! Nothing like a hot dog that's been spinning for 5 hours straight, okay? Julian laughs. My treat. Since you indulged me by tagging along. Pick a hot dog, pick... Do I do it? I'm gonna do it. Pick the hot dog. Yeah, show him how you eat a glizzy, Clock. Yo, hi, Crystal Winners. He walks over to you with the bag of mysterious, clear, gummy candies in his hand. I get my choice, too. Gotta balance you out. Make sure to hide the label so you can't see the flavor before he glances at the fridge. Want anything to drink? They have a lot to choose from. Juice, soda, water, energy drink. Pick your poison. I'll grab it from the shelf. I will take... Usually I would take water, but I'm never paying for water. Not like that. I drink tap. I drink tap water. So... doubt they have the juice I like. And I will go with an energy drink. Got it. I picked the most expensive stuff, by the way. I mean, he's paying for it, bro. He lets the door rest against his side to hold it open as he grabs 2 drinks and places one under his opposite arm before closing the door and moving to the empty register. Can you hold this for a minute? He hands you one of the drinks as he pulls out his wallet. Although gas station hot dog is like usually like $2.50 at most. Okay, let's see. Maybe like $4 now, I guess. With inflation, maybe? Maybe, but I doubt it. He starts counting under his breath while glancing at the price tags. That's $2.91 plus... He pauses. My math is way worse in the morning than it usually is. He hesitates, his face scrunching in serious mathematical thought before he gives up with a sigh. You know what? Places a few bills on the counter. Definitely more than what it actually costs. Close enough. Okay. Takes the drink back from you, deciding he'll carry it all, as he heads towards the door again. Come on, I know a good spot down there. What? He gestures with his chin as you both leave the store. Oh, that was there, okay. Nice. The sky looks amazing from down there, too. That's why I offered to show you around after all. You wanted to show me that nice, clear, green sky? Just see the sky. I can't go back on my word. You fall onto a bench sitting outside. Side by side, and the town feels oddly still. Occasionally hear a person or two, but in general everything seems empty. Julian, however, doesn't seem to notice much. Instead, he opens his bag of candy after splitting everything between you both. Pops one into his mouth before pulling out another from the bag. With a playful grin, he holds it out to your mouth. Alright, time for the mystery of what my favorite flavor is. Try one. See if you can figure it out. No looking at the bag, though. It might be cute, but I won't tolerate cheating. Well, maybe. When he laughs again, he watches you carefully as you take the gummy bear and pop it into your mouth. You chew. It's a little sour, but also a little unassuming. Well, what's your guess? Sour, but unassuming. Watermelon is not sour. Unless it's a sour watermelon candy. I'm not gonna lie. Sour watermelon gummies are like my favorite. That and sour peach rings. They're both so good, bros. Sour but unassuming. I guess that'd be lemon. Wait, I didn't save, did I? Sheet. There we go. Sounds like green apple. I feel like I recognize green apple, like, really quickly. I don't know, I'll do lemon. His laugh is even louder now. Nope. I win this time. He tilts the bag towards you. Cucumber lime. What? Oh, okay, so I was never gonna get it. Okay, close, though. Close. Close. Disgusting flavor, homie. Disgusting flavor. Why cucumber? Why not just lime? His laugh fades into that grin of his as he watches your expression when he says the flavor. I know, I know. Don't make that face. They're so good. He laughs again, a cheerful sound amongst the emptiness around you. When he speaks again, I really like lime, though. He leans back a little to stretch out his legs before taking another gummy bear into his mouth. See what I mean about clear candy? If they were green, you probably would have guessed the lime half. Doubtful about the cucumber half. But the color gives you an idea of what to expect. Without it, you have to guess. The breeze picks up a bit while you both eat your snacks and drink your drinks. Feels nice out here today. Julian stretches a bit more, offering you the bag of his candies just in case you want more. It used to be busier around here. Now it's just empty. He glances at you. It's not necessarily bad, just different. Yeah, how would I know, bag? Man, your candies are green. Gestures with a hand to the buildings around you both. Some places still have people, like that bakery over there, or that pharmacy over there. He frowns as he pauses for a moment, but others like that convenience store. It always used to be busy. The guy who ran it always kept the place nice. Then one day, he was just gone. Then the cashier left too. Wait, what? Wait, there wasn't a... You put down money, but there wasn't even a cashier? Some went to other places to work, but some just disappeared too. Julian lets out a heavy sigh. Some of the older folks said it's just what happens. That maybe they just decided one day that they didn't want to be here anymore and left without a word. Me? I don't know. I couldn't say. He looks at you, his eyes becoming just a bit softer and more focused. I'm glad you came. With a smile, he stays to stand, making sure to grab any trash the two of you may have had. I don't just mean coming out here to sit under the sky with me. I mean that you moved in here. He smiles as even the sunlight running across you both feels a fraction warmer than it was just a moment ago. Alright, we should head back. I'm sure you have things to do and boxes to unpack that are probably sitting right where I left them. Plus, I don't want to keep you out at night again. He holds his hand out to you, and when you take it, gives it the tiniest squeeze as he starts to walk you back home for the day. This game has a lot of options. Wow. Okay, new day, what do you want to do? Visit the vending machine or go into town? Let's visit the vending machine. Let's go for another drink. Yeah, I had a yawn. I didn't sleep a lot today. Wait, what was that? What was that? Whoa. Julian jumps slightly as you round a corner, nearly running into him. It takes him a moment. He blinks, clearly caught off guard, and then he smiles. That's unexpected. He grins. Running into you, I mean. He waited there all day. I'm starting to think the universe is trying to tell me something. Maybe he just likes dramatic timing. With a laugh, his eyes meet yours. His gaze lingers for a second. I know I said it last time too, but seeing you during the day really is different. He starts to make a face as he waves his hands defensively. What the fuck? Okay, I just mean you look nicer in the daylight. You know, meeting you in the alleyway was quite a first impression. The ambience of being in a creepy, narrow alleyway barely lit up by an ominous flickering from a broken vending machine really changes how you perceive a person. Another grin. I think I prefer you like this. Daylight definitely suits you. Feels more real. Pauses for a second. So, what are you up to today? Exploring? Guess I didn't show you enough last time, huh? Julian falls silent, humming quietly to himself in thought before his eyes meet yours again. It would be weird if I invited you back to my place right now, wouldn't it? A pause. He immediately shakes his head. No, don't say it. I heard how it sounded the moment I said it. He starts to laugh a little as he glances at you. Yeah, no, that's definitely weird. Bro has master manipulation tactics. Here you are exploring your new city, and I'm over here trying to redirect the plot and get my cute neighbor to come home with me. Not to mention, we just met the other day. Oh, you see that little slip-in? A bunch of girlies, a bunch of boys and girls are gonna be like, oh my god, he thinks I'm cute, oh my god. This was planned, okay? Every word he said. This is manipulation. On a very light scale. Not to mention because he's trying to get you to stay at his house. Not to mention we met just the other day. Although, his eyes drift a bit as he speaks. You definitely strike me as the type who would say yes anyway. With a small wince, he quickly cuts himself off. What gave it away? That's precisely why I'm going to cut that thought off right there. His laugh is warm. See, I'm responsible. So when I do invite you back, you should remember this and say yes. He straightens a bit, stretching his limbs before continuing. So, what were you looking for out here? I'm afraid it's even emptier than usual today. Julian sighs as he looks around. His eyes trace the horizon, moving across the buildings. He isn't wrong. The whole town is empty. In fact, Julian is the only person you've seen so far since you left your apartment earlier. It feels like it would be a missed opportunity if I just left you all alone. And yes, I am turning the charm on. With another grin, he gestures around. Feel like taking a walk with me? He hums in thought again. Or we could just sit somewhere again. I promise I can choose a different bench from last time. His lips pull into the warm, casual smile, but you can tell it's a bit different this time. Oh, how about we explore a bit? That's educational, isn't it? Especially when I say it like that. A pause. I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. His laugh fills the air again, and he shakes his head. Forget I said that. I'm saying every awkward thing I can think of today. Then his voice turns a little. What I'm trying to say is, you've got options. Always. I believe in that. Choices. Especially optional ones. Optional options. Excessive optional options. Julian smiles, squinting a little against the light as he looks around again. Actually, I have an idea. He holds out his hand, waiting for you to take it. Only if you'd like to. Your fingers wrap around his, warm, but his fingers stay loose just in case you wish to pull away. I'll take that as a yes. The illusion of choice! Wait, it's actually just taken out my choices now that I met him. He pulls you along with a gentle grasp. The streets are silent. I wanted to go to the vending machine! Not a sound beyond the shifting of the gravel under your feet. This way. He glances at you. That familiar smile present on his face as he continues to lead you through the streets. So, full disclosure, I haven't actually gone this way before. You feel him squeeze your hand just a little. So if we get lost, it's entirely on me. But I'll still deny it if asked. He laughs and keeps walking. Two of you weave through building after building. And then you notice it. All the streets are starting to look familiar. And then more familiar. And then they all look the same as the streets you passed a few minutes ago. Okay, well... Julian slows his pace as he looks down at your hands still linked together. So, we might be slightly lost. He slowly reaches your hand when he stops. Instead, his hand moves to brush through his hair. I have no idea where we are. We're in a simulation. Dude. I should have drank another coffee. With a sheepish look, he glances around. We're still in town. I know that, of course. Another pause. I'm at least 95% sure of that. He sighs. When he looks at you, though, you can see the amusement in his eyes. I figured this would connect back to the direction I had in mind. His hand drifts to his hair again. Pushes the strands around for a moment, toying with the ends. But hey, that smile of his returns even brighter than before. Getting lost just means we chose something new. New direction. A route we never tried before. He laughs again, a small sound as he holds his hand out. This time it's slower, more intentional as he takes your hand in his. You know, technically that's every decision you've made since you moved here. Including letting me get us lost. That warm smile of his makes your heart hammer this time, and he seems to know it. Come on. We'll find it. Maybe. And if we don't? He shrugs as he starts to lead you through the streets again. We could pick another direction and see what happens. Adventure. Takes a while, but he keeps you close as you walk. You both walk together, and occasionally he points at a place he used to go or a spot he likes to hang out. Places that used to be filled with people and their stories. Eventually, he stops in front of an older building. Here. We made it. Just had to get a little lost first. Julian lets go of your hand, and instead of pushing open the rusted door to a stairwell, Careful. The steps are, well, optimistic. He holds the door open, gesturing for you to walk first. As you pass him, climbing, his hand hovers on your back. He doesn't touch, but his hand is protective, just in case you trip or fall. Keep going. I'm right behind you. We're going all the way up. He guides you gently, and then you finally reach the top. Here it is. His eyes are sparkling with quiet excitement. You've never seen him like this. He steps in front of you, and with a flourish and his usual smile... What did I say? Pushes the door open. You see it. The sky. Everything you see is filled with an endless field of blue. No, that's green. Game dev, are you green colorblind? It took a while, but we made it. His smile seems even more captivating. This would make a lot of sense, honestly. Smile seems even more captivating up here. A breeze sweeps along the rooftop and pushes his hair around as he brushes a hand through it. This is probably my favorite place in this town. His footsteps are light as he steps to the railing. He doesn't lean far, but he does turn to look at you. The sky's ridiculous up here. Look at it. It's everywhere. Feels like it could swallow everything if it wanted to. I usually come up here to think. Used to, anyway. The wind picks up a bit. His smile turns softer as he leans against the railing. Hey, yo. I'm gonna rail you. The town could feel so loud sometimes. He pauses. Sometimes I wonder if it really was. Or if I'm just remembering it as louder than it ever was. Julian takes a breath, his eyes drifting up as if the sky is swallowing his thoughts. He doesn't speak for a little while. His sentence hangs in the air, breathing alongside him. And then he speaks again, breaking the gentle silence that's settled on the rooftop. I used to have a routine. He laughs a little. I know, but it's true. I didn't randomly run into my neighbor all the time. He glances at you before he keeps speaking. It felt a little planned out, you know? Wait, fuck. And then meeting you felt almost like it was inevitable. At least at first. Shakes his head softly. But I don't know if I believe that. His eyes watch you, and for a moment it feels like the two of you are in your own world. Like everything else had stopped. Wasn't inevitable, was it? It was unlikely. And then he smiles. The type of smile you're used to now, but only it feels different again. Warm. And possibly warm. I like unlikely. The wind kisses his hair again, and he slowly sinks to the ground. Sit? You do. You move to sit next to him on the concrete. I don't like to think everything moves towards one ending. He looks at the sky again. I think everything moves because someone chooses to. They choose the next step. Even if it's a small one. Leans just a little closer. Like how we met. How we wandered around. Lets out a loud teasing laugh. Or how you were absolutely offended by those cucumber lime gummy bears. He grins and his eyes never leave yours. I still stand by this, by the way. It's the best flavor. His smile softens from something teasing to something softer and more affectionate. And how we got lost. I swear I didn't plan that either. Coming up here, that was the plan. Getting lost was just a bonus. His hand rests near yours. For a heartbeat, you think they might touch, but they don't. Not yet. I think that's why I like this place. I found it by accident one day, but it reminds me that things don't just happen. Not really. We have to decide on them. His eyes meet yours, and the intensity takes your breath away. You didn't have to follow me. You didn't have to get lost with me. You could have turned around at any point. Gives you a teasing grin. Kind of an insane choice, honestly. His fingers finally touch yours. But I'm glad you made it. He takes a deep breath. So I decided I'd make a choice too. Turns to you completely. His cheeks are flushed, but despite that, his voice is steady. I like you. His eyes lock onto yours. I like talking to you. I like walking around with you. I like seeing you in the daylight. I like the face you make when you're deciding what to say or do. And yeah, Even the face you made when you found out those gummy bears were cucumber lime flavored. A gentle breath. I really like how you look right now, too. With the sky behind you like this. He leans a little closer, but he doesn't close the space between you. I don't want this to feel like momentum. Or like we're in a scene that has to go somewhere. Like this has to lead to something. His thumb brushes yours. If you stay, I want it to be because you decide to. And then it moves to your wrist. You feel important to me. This is the second day. So your choice, your decision matters. He moves you up your arm, grounding you as his voice trembles just slightly. You can pull back, or lean in. Whatever you choose, I'll respect it. Okay. Well, I've already gone full in. Reach for his hand. I've already gone all in. I've already gone all in, chat. We gotta kiss him. Sloppy, too. French. You lean in, erasing the polite space he left between your lips as you feel him react. It's strong. He presses back a little more than you expected, his hand gently squeezing your arm and keeping you in place. He exhales softly, and you realize he was holding his breath the moment you chose. Okay. Gives you a small, genuine smile. That works. Lets out another breath before he starts to stand. You notice his hand moves to his heart just for a few seconds, before he holds it out for you again. It's getting late. He gestures to the sky with his chin. That bright blue color is starting to dull, drowned out by the creeping tones of orange and red. Or green. A lot of green. Let's get you home before it gets too dark. Trying to get down these stairs at night is a recipe for disaster. He leads you carefully back down the stairs as your hand rests in his. He hovers protectively, staying so close you can feel the warmth rolling off him in waves. Why are all recent BL games with femboys? I don't see the appeal. Are they? I don't think they're that. I don't think all of them are, like, femboys. I think femboys are pretty rare, my friend. In fact, the last one I played was like a big, strong, like, man. Like, kind of like a pretty bigger man. He was like a bartender. That was the last Yandere visual novel I played on the channel. And then the one before that was a teacher. Regular build kind of guy. A clown. That one was very crazy. A clown. A jester. And then just another regular guy. I always think I think that's just your feed, bro. I think that's just your feed, man. I think you just see a lot of femboys. You walk together through the quiet streets. All you can hear is your footsteps and his as you walk. Then something catches your eye. A flicker of light. Must be the vending machine where you met Julian and Cherry. But as for the appeal of femboys, well, I'll just be honest. A lot of like gay/bisexual guys like femboys. I know that. Just because it kind of hits both spots for them. And then for women who like femboys, they like them because they're weaker than them. And a lot of women are turned off when men are stronger than them. So the femboy is kind of like this perfect weak man. At least from what I've heard. Oh, and obviously they like how they dress, right? They're cute. Julian slows, but he doesn't stop. It's subtle, but he shifts himself to be placed between you and the mouth of the alleyway. That alleyway. That broken vending machine. The glow flickers erratically. It seems weaker. I'm still pretty glad it was there. That's how I met you. He cuts off your thoughts as he leads you past the alley, but you catch him glancing towards it. His eyes are hard, and his body seems tense, but his grip on you is gentle. I'm pretty happy for that. He smiles at you, and he keeps walking. So do you. Cherry's gonna run in here and stab him. You walk together until the building comes into view. Julian slows a little bit more, bumping his shoulder into yours lightly. I like femboys because I want to be one. And why do you want to be one? Playfully. Hey, next time, Let's get lost on purpose. His fingers lace with yours, and he leans his side against you as you both walk. And if we don't like where we end up, he shrugs. We choose somewhere else. He leans down just a bit as he lightly presses his face to your hair. It's barely there, but it's casual and affectionate. Cute fashion. Ah, so you fall under the cute fashion. Just you and me. Yeah, because they're cute. He walks to your door and pauses for a moment. Pulls back to leave you at your door as he walks the few steps past to go to his, but he doesn't leave. Not yet. For as long as you choose. And then he steps back, allowing you the space to close it or deepen it as much as you choose. Oh, and that's the end of that route, I guess, for now. Wow, okay. Is that actually it? Yes, skip. Yep, that's the end. I did say it's a demo. I did start with that's a demo, okay? So that's probably the route for one of them. I'll go back and reach for his hand instead and see how different it is. You pull back and you can feel his disappointment. Yeah, that was really abrupt, though, for an ending. I think there's multiple endings that they have, like route endings in this so far. But yeah, that was a really abrupt ending, I won't lie. That is... I thought it would be a little less abrupt, but yeah, it's okay. One ending per love interest, okay. Which ends conveniently like a route ending, okay. Pull back and you can feel his disappointment, but he stamps it down immediately, especially when he feels your fingers lace around his, okay. Oh, is this the same? Oh, it is kind of the same. Wait, I want to know... Okay, so he still does the same thing no matter what you do, but... He keeps walking, so do you. You walk together and the building comes into view. Hey, next time, let's get lost on purpose. Oh, okay, you just go back to the house. He shrugs. Choose somewhere else. It's really there, but it's casual and affectionate. Just you and me. Walks to your door and pauses for a moment. Pulls back to leave you at your door as he walks a few steps past to go to his, but he doesn't leave. Not yet. Okay. For as long as you choose. Then he steps back, allowing you the space to close it or deepen it as much as you choose. Okay, so it does end kind of like the end of a day, kind of. It kind of ends the day, kind of like he took you home. Either way. And then he's like, you can be nice to me or not. Okay. Yeah, it is illusion of choice for sure. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are illusion of choice. They only have one ending per guy. So I think for now we're going to go back to this. I think we're going to go back to him. And I'm going to say no to giving him the can. Nope. So, what are you doing out here? Considering that... Oh, he just skips over it? Okay. Instead of word. I'm skipping just because skip is only going to do stuff we've already seen. Okay. Talk about finding Cherry or talk about the vending machine? I didn't... let's talk about the vending machine this time. Julian's full focus is on you as he listens. He lets you speak, not just nodding along, but listening to each detail as you talk about the night so far. Makes sense. Spot is pretty close to our... Okay, skip. Walk home with him? I'm going to say no this time. Got it. No worries. Oh, he smiled, yeah. Gives you another easy smile as he steps back. Maybe another time, then. Bound to run into each other again at some point anyway. Neighbors always do. With a wave, he glances at the mouth of the alleyway. It's nice meeting you. Just try not to stay out too late by yourself, okay? Julian glances at Cherry for a split second, then he turns and heads back towards the streets. And then there's silence. Cherry's gaze is still downcast, but he watches Julian's feet disappear before he looks at you. His eyes are wide in surprise, and then he speaks for the first time since Julian had appeared. You stayed? You didn't go with him? He lets a breath of relief spill from his lips. His eyes watch yours before he speaks again. It is late and dark. Can I maybe walk you back? He makes a small jump to his feet, but just as quickly he looks away as if he's unsure of whether it's okay to have asked. I mean, only if it's okay with you. You didn't go with him, so I thought maybe... Cherry's eyes search yours, and when you agree, he lights up. Really? Okay. Let's walk home together then. Catches himself with a small squeak. I mean, let's walk you home together. Sorry. I get nervous. Cherry follows a little slowly, and you slow your own pace to match his while he keeps a small distance. Almost like he's being extra careful not to get too close to you, but every once in a while he leans in just a bit like he's considering closing the gap. And when he does speak, his voice is soft and just as unsure. He wasn't wrong. I go to that alley a lot. He glances at you as you both walk together. I don't go into the town much anymore. Or at all. I just went to visit the vending machine. I prefer speaking to it instead of people. His eyes meet yours for a moment. Usually. He hurriedly looks away again as his fingertip fidgets with his sleeves. You're the exception. He's walking a little closer now. The two of you fall into a comfortable silence again, and for just a moment, feel his hand brush near yours. Is that it? Cherry eventually breaks the silence as he points out your apartment building. That's where you live? He looks happy to know that. Not good. He walks you to the entrance, hovering a little at the door near all the boxes. That's a lot of boxes. He hesitates. Do you need some help? Yeah, Cherry's music is a lot more fun. I can probably move one or two if you want. You nod, grabbing one box yourself, while Cherry picks one up carefully. He handles it slowly, checking his every step as he brings it in, and then another. The work goes quickly between the two of you. I kind of like Cherry more, honestly. While I like the design more of I already forgot his name. I don't like Cherry's design as much. I do think I kind of prefer Cherry because he's I'm doing it myself still. He didn't like make me not work. The work goes quickly between the two of them. Julian. Julian, that's right. Sorry. I'm like really tired right now, to be fair. I haven't slept that much today. I usually sleep like 7 or 8 hours, and today I only slept like 4. I think that's all of them. He looks really pleased with himself as he pauses by your doorway. I should go. I don't want to keep you too late. A small pause before he finds your eyes again. I'm usually by the vending machine most nights, so... Wait. I'll be waiting for you. Oh. He stops abruptly, his breath catching while his eyes immediately widen. I'm thinking coffee later. I didn't mean for it to sound like I'll be waiting for you. Or that you even have to. I just meant... No. Every sentence that spills from his mouth makes his face turn a slight shade redder. Good night. He lowers his head as he quickly turns and runs off, hiding his mouth with a hand as he disappears back to the alley you both walked here from. He lives in that alley. You wait a few moments, and then you step inside your apartment and close the door. It's far past time for bed. Skip. Should you let him show him around? No. No problem. I did kind of show up out of nowhere to steal your morning. With a sheepish grin, he gives you a little wave as he turns back to his own apartment next door. Get some rest. You probably still have a ton of unpacking to do today. Don't wear yourself out. I'll see you around. He vanishes behind his door and you close yours. He's definitely, like, waiting for you. It's actually surprising how much you don't see your neighbors. Hell, you could live with someone and not see them that often. It's, like, surprising how often you will not see your neighbors. Unless, like, you work at the same time or some shit. Or you go outside a lot. Evening comes slowly, and before you know it, the sky behind your window is filled with stars. You step outside. You notice Julian's lights are still on, and for a second you hesitate. But it doesn't take long for you to decide to head towards the alley again. As you get closer, you can hear the vending machine humming again. Oh. Never seen our neighbors pack our groceries? Yeah. Wow. I don't think your neighbors have ulterior motives. Cherry jumps, nearly tripping over himself when he sees you approaching. You came back. I mean, I hoped you would, but I wasn't sure. His expression is a weird mix of embarrassment and relief. I mean, I wasn't waiting. He quickly looks away. Maybe a little. I come here every day, so I wasn't really waiting just for you. But I stayed a little longer than usual. Just in case. As he turns back to look at you again, the vending machine hums loudly enough to draw your attention. Thunk. Cherry jumps again, spinning around to stare wide-eyed at the vending tray. Another soda. See? I told you before, it does that sometimes. He reaches into the tray as he pulls it out. Creepy. With a deep breath, he holds it out to you, just like he did when you met him. It's cherry flavored again. He looks a little embarrassed, and as your fingers brush his, you can audibly hear his breath catch in his throat. Cherry adjusts the crates, offering you a seat again while the humming of the vending machine fills the silence. And the crates are cleaner. I made sure to clean them before you came back. Take the stack on the left. They're sturdier. This time he sits a little closer to you than before. You can still feel how nervous he is, but he seems to be a little more eager to close that distance he once kept open. You open your drink and take a sip. What if it was cherry flavored? That's what I was gonna say. I wonder, he has control over the vending machine, so... What if cherry flavored was really cherry flavored? Extra special cherry flavor, you know what I'm saying? It's incredibly sweet, and the syrup sticks to your lips. Cherry leans in, watching you as you drink. Does it taste good? For a moment, his shoulder brushes yours as you both sit on the crates. I thought you'd come back. It told me you would, but I was still worried you might change your mind. He glances back at the vending machine before focusing on you again. The alley feels smaller than usual, but not uncomfortable. Cherry presses just a tiny bit more against your shoulder, and then you notice it. Vending machine is getting even louder. Thunk. With that same little jump he's made before, he jumps a little back and looks at the vending machine. Oh. His face flushes a little as he stares at the machine. The lights flicker. He closes his eyes. When he opens them back up, he looks up at the night sky and then back at you. It does that a lot more when you're here. I like it when you're here too. Eventually you finish your drink and stand. Already? He pouts a little, glancing at the sky again for a moment as if expecting something. Bro, I'm just having a drink. Free drink. It is late. He looks up at you. He's giving me the pout. He's giving me the hump. He's like, I got you a free drink, buddy. He's like, free drink, you won't stay? He's like, why don't you stay? Can I walk you back? Just to the building. Just so I know you get home safely. When you nod, his expression brightens instantly. Oh, I didn't even get an option. He moves to stand next to you, giving a small nod to the vending machine behind you both. Before the two of you start to make your way out of the alley, he's like, thank you, wingman vending machine. He's like, the vending machine is the GOAT. You're almost there, and then a water drop hits your cheek. It takes you a moment even to realize it, but by the time you do, another lands on your arm. Wait. You don't even have time to really react. Cherry's hand is already wrapped around yours. His fingers are trembling, and he's gripping you a little tighter than you expect from him. Within seconds, he's pulling you underneath a narrow overhang nearby. He's close. Very close. You feel his breath against your skin, and he definitely noticed. Sorry. He stutters out an apology as he jumps back on instinct, only to press closer again once he feels the rain soaking him immediately. He's nearly pressed against you. Not quite, but close enough that anyone passing would assume you were. I was just trying to get you home before it rained. The vending machine told me it would, but that wasn't fast enough. Cherry's voice is soft. The rain nearly drowns it out. If you weren't so close, you probably wouldn't be able to hear it. That's when you notice it. His heartbeat. It's nearly as loud as the rain. Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. In Julian's route, it didn't rain, so why is it raining in his? It's quick and beating so rapidly you can nearly feel it with how close you are to him. Can you hear it? His voice is a whisper, barely above a breath. Although, I kind of like his, I kind of like the little nerdy look of the, I was gonna say this, the dress shirt with the sweater on top. I do kind of like that, actually. It gets loud when I'm scared. Small pause. I would say, I know someone in chat said they're a fan of the bow ties and all the little hair clips. I'm not. Or happy. Another beat. Or both. His fingers brush against your skin. It's loudest when I'm close to you. Neither of you moves. The rain starts to soften, the sudden downpour slowing into a gentle rhythm. Cherry seems to notice around the same time you do. Starts to pull back slowly, reluctantly, as if measuring the distance as he stares at the growing space this time. You didn't get too wet, did you? Oh, I'm wet. If you know what I'm saying. He looks at you, his eyes tracing your frame while he looks for any sign that the rain soaked your clothing. You notice his fingers twitch, hovering before he lets his hand fall back down. I tried to pull you... I pull you under here in time. Glance towards your building. You should get inside. You can walk the rest of the way there, right? Hesitates. His voice drops softly. Or, can I stay with you a little longer? Quickly shakes his head, his eyes darting down. Only a few droplets of rain fall now. If you go inside, will you come back? His voice trembles a bit. You can hear his breath catch. Said you would last time. Cherry glances upwards. His face is a little pink. And you did. He doesn't wait for an answer to his question. Instead, he stays to walk with you again the rest of the way to your building. He's walking much closer to you now. Not only that, but he's erased the distance he once kept, and he's aware of it. As you get closer to your door, you catch Cherry's eyes flicking towards the apartment next door. It's only for a second, but you notice. His eyes are harder. But whatever it was is gone from his eyes before you can name it. When he looks at you, that same soft gaze you're used to is back in place. They're rivals. You're only a few steps away from your door now. He hesitates once again. I should go now. Cherry looks at you, and then he smiles. Good night. A little quieter. They're former boyfriends. They're exes. I'm glad you came back. And then even softer, disappearing into the still night air. I'll be waiting. It's a new day. What do you want to do? Go visit the vending machine or go into town? I want to visit the vending machine this time. Or is that going to give me him, actually? Visit the vending machine? Nope. When you step out of your apartment, something catches your eye. It's a soda can. For a second, you think it's untouched, sitting upright neatly on your doorstep. But then you notice it's expanded. The metal is slightly warped. The top of the can is swollen, like when a can sits in the freezer for too long, or in this case, outside overnight. You kneel to get a closer look. It's overly sweet, familiar, and it's leaking. Oh god. Who's the vending machine, Cherry? I'm thinking Cherry has something with this vending machine. I'm thinking Cherry's connected to this vending machine in a weird way. There's a thin glaze of red syrup clinging to the sides of the can, trailing down the metal in sticky, uneven lines. Ooh. Ooh. You glance up, looking towards Julian's door. The light's still on, but you don't hear anything from inside. Just like last night. Turn your attention back to the can. The small note stuck carefully to the side of the can. Sticky and stained, but stuck to the syrup as if it were keeping it in place. You peel it away carefully. The handwriting's neat, but incredibly uneven. Some letters trail off or go too far. Others look as if the person writing it pressed too hard into the paper, as if they were trembling and trying to keep their hands steady. I wonder who wrote this. You don't have to answer right away. The vending machine. But when you're with me, everything feels right. So, I just wanted you to know I miss you. You look down the hall. You don't see anyone. You don't see Cherry. Syrup is sticking to your fingers as you carefully try to lift the can. Move it closer to the wall just in case. The residue sticks to your skin. It's weirdly warm and tacky. You attempt to wipe it away before you head towards the alley. It doesn't take long for you to spot the glow of the vending machine. Even though it's still light out, the flickering of the vending machine looks brighter than usual. Steadier. It's a more vibrant color as well, more saturated. A deep blue that reminds you a bit of the sky. Cherry is standing in front of it, blocking the glass as he speaks softly. Can't hear what he's saying, but you recognize the soft tone being used. You've heard it before. It's the same tone he used before when he didn't realize you were there. Oh! The machine is humming louder than last time you were here. You came back. I knew you would. Then his eyes fall into the note in your hands. You read it. His face flushes immediately, and you grip the little note just a bit tighter. You got my note, and yet you still came back, just like it said you would. Praise the vending machine, just like I knew you would. The vending machine gets louder. Cherry steps closer to you, but then he hesitates. Halfway there, he hesitates as he swallows hard. You can see his fingers twitch. It's almost as if he's fighting the urge to erase the distance between the two of you. But he doesn't. Not yet. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Talking about things. And especially not talking to people. He glances at the vending machine before stretching out his hand to place it lightly on the glass. I can talk to it. The vending machine. Over and over. Until I get it right. Gently taps the glass with a nail. But that's different. Turns to catch your eye. The humming is getting louder. It's almost the only thing you can hear. It doesn't look at me like you do. What? Like you're looking at me now. He falters. His breath catches, and you notice. I practiced it. I practiced it a lot, but every time I said it aloud, it sounded so fake. Like I was following a script. His voice trembles just slightly, but you catch it. I don't want you to think that just because I asked for someone... Wait, what? I don't want you to think that just because I asked for someone to finally choose me that it means... He lifts his eyes again. That it means this is all rehearsed. Because it's not. And then the distance is gone. Suddenly, his arms are wrapped around you. They're trembling, but it doesn't matter. He isn't hesitating this time. He's holding you as tightly as he can. I love you. His voice isn't loud, but it's steady. Steadiest you've heard him speak since you've met him. I love you so much it hurts. You can feel his heartbeat where he's pressed against you. It's frantic. Almost louder than the vending machine humming in the background. I don't know when it started. Maybe the first night, or maybe before that. Wait, what? Maybe as far back as when I asked the vending machine to grant my wish, but it's been there. What do you mean, what do you mean before we met? It's always been there. I just didn't know how to say it until now. Jerry shifts and you feel his breath against your shoulder. I don't like crowded places. I don't like other people either. They're loud. We just met each other yesterday. They pull people away. It's too many distractions. His grip tightens. His nails dig lightly into your back. Ooh, thank you. Back scratch. A breath. Here, it's just us. No one else can come here anymore. No one else matters. Not really. For a second, his nose brushes against the skin of your neck. Just me and you. Thunk. His grip tightens for a fraction of a second. A third soda? Oh, wait, no, this is the next day. A soda drops, and then another. Nice! 2 cans hit each other as they fall into the vending tray. Then Cherry lets out a shaky breath. And then a laugh. See? It knows. I know it planned this, but it still knows. He feels his grip on you loosen just enough to reach into the vending tray. His hands are trembling wildly, but it's not like his usual. It's brighter, sharper. He holds up the matching pair of sodas with a smile. His fingers are stained red. It told me you'd come. I believed it. I had to believe it. The light from the vending machine flickers just once. I was scared. So scared. Yeah, that was gross. The can he left at our door was like good, like had like extra syrup all over it. Ew. Why is his fingers wet this time again? His voice sounds heavy as his eyes fall to the cans held in his hands. He wasn't supposed to show up. Julian. Not here. So when Julian asked to walk you up, his eyes harden before he looks at you with that soft, wet-eyed expression. I thought that was it. Thought that maybe he gets chosen again. Even with all the work I've been putting in. Maybe you would choose him. I did. He swallows again. But you came back. Each time. You always come back. Jerry slides his arms around you again, pressing the cans against you just as much as his own body is. So I stopped worrying. I trusted it. The vending machine's never wrong. Hear his voice brush gently against your ear. Don't leave me. It's quiet. Gentle. Let this be enough. You don't need the town or Julian or anyone else. You just need me. What? His fingers curl into your back again, gripping at the fabric. And I'll stay right here. Right where you're about to leave me. Right where you can always find me. The alley feels smaller. Warmer. I'll keep this moment safe until you come back. No one else will touch it. It'll be just ours. His breath tickles your ear. When you come back, I'll be waiting. Always. So when you come back, choose me first. Oh, wow. That's the ending of the demo. Okay. Okay, yeah, they said it's just about 2 routes. Just 2 love interests, 1 ending per love interest. This is the only first part, which ends conveniently like a route ending. Okay. Yeah, it does. It kind of does, because it kind of ends with, like, you falling in love with them. What? Well, I can't wait to see more of the game. I mean, it's going to come out eventually, more of the game. I'll keep following this developer. Wow. Vending Love. What the fuck is the mystery here, man? What is the mystery? Sit up straight. Okay. I was leaning forward. Elbows on desk, but that's fine. I'll sit up straight. Okay. That was Vending Love, everyone. If you want to see more, please go support the developer on Itch. Rate it 5 stars. Tell them how much you liked it. I see a lot of potential in this. It was fun. The art is really good. It's really green. Yeah, it's really green. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's definitely some implications of stalking going on. Definitely, I'm feeling the Yandere vibes. I'm feeling it. People are missing in the town. A lot of people are missing in the town. And the vending machine definitely is an entity. Definitely feels a lot more and more like the SCP vending machine. Or like those games. Like... Sorry. Unprofessional, sorry. It feels more and more like Anomalous Coffee Machine or something like that. Although, obviously, it's not transforming us or anything. But it is a bit odd. It is like an entity, I would say. Maybe like, maybe it's gonna end up being that vending machine from Look Outside. Anyways, I'm enjoying the game. I want to see more, so I hope they continue this. Rate the game on Itch for free. Leave a comment saying you liked it. It's for free. Helps the developer a lot. And if you want to help me out, clock that like button and subscribe. It helps me a ton. Also, if you want to see the future of this, I'm sure I'll upload it at some point. So please stick around for that. And more visual novels. We also do lots of horror games on the channel. Every day a new video. Usually the horror variety. Dating sims, visual novels. You know, yanderes. That's my specialty, okay? So if you like that, stick around. And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.